The sun rose brightly over the city. Tall skyscrapers glistened under the golden light, and people walked the streets with calm smiles, unaware of the silent guardians watching over them. Inside a state-of-the-art headquarters, 4 heroes worked side by side. Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and Carol Danvers. They weren't just teammates, they were family. Iron Man cracked jokes as he tinkered with his new armor. Hulk quietly munched on snacks while keeping one eye on the monitors. Captain America trained tirelessly, his shield gleaming with every strike. And Carol Danvers, fierce yet compassionate, reminded them why they fought, to protect the innocent. Life was good, but peace never lasted long. Without warning, the skies darkened. A thunderous roar echoed across the heavens as portals ripped open above the city. From them poured Thanos' army, terrifying soldiers and monstrous beasts. At the center of it all, Thanos himself descended, his presence shaking the earth. The heroes rushed outside. Captain America tightened his grip on his shield. Iron Man's suit blazed to life. Hulk roared, his massive fists slamming into the ground. Carol Danvers ignited with cosmic energy, her eyes glowing like twin suns. The battle had begun. Explosions ripped across the streets as Iron Man unleashed his repulsors, taking down waves of enemies. Captain America stood firm, blocking blasts with his shield and rallying civilians to safety. Hulk tore through the battlefield like a storm, smashing Thanos' warriors with unstoppable force. Carol soared high, raining fire from above, her energy burning through enemy ships. But then, Thanos stepped forward. With a cruel smile, he caught Carol mid-flight. Seizing her in his massive hand, she fought back with all her strength, but Thanos was ready. Using a surge of the Power Stone, he stunned her, and in the blink of an eye, disappeared with her into a portal. The battlefield went silent. Their friend was gone. Back at headquarters, the 3 remaining heroes gathered. The screens flickered with signals of Thanos' location, deep within his fortress on a distant, war-torn planet. Iron Man clenched his fists. "We're not leaving her. Not now, not ever." Captain America placed a hand on the table. "Together, we go together and we bring her back." Hulk's deep voice rumbled with anger. "Thanos, smash." With their plans set, they launched into space. The journey was long, the silence heavy. But each of them carried one thought. Carol was family, and you never abandon family. Meanwhile, Carol was chained within a glowing energy cell. Thanos stood before her, his voice cold. "You are strong, Danvers, but strength is meaningless against destiny. When I break your friends, you will watch as hope dies." Carol, bruised but unbroken, lifted her head and replied, "You don't understand, Thanos. Hope doesn't die, not while we stand together." The heroes arrived on the dark planet. Shadows stretched across the ruined landscape as they crept toward Thanos' fortress. Iron Man scanned the defenses. Hundreds of guards, automated cannons. It's a trap waiting to happen. Cap adjusted his shield. "Then we fight our way through, step by step." Hulk cracked his knuckles. Hulk likes this plan. The battle erupted. Iron Man weaved through the sky, blasting turrets and drones. Cap led the charge on the ground, his shield a blur of deflection and strikes. Hulk bulldozed through waves of enemies, roaring louder with every strike. Finally, they reached the inner chamber, and there stood Thanos. Carol struggled in her cell as the doors exploded open. Her eyes widened with relief and pride as she saw her friends rush in. Thanos turned, a smirk on his face. So predictable. You came for her. Now you'll all fall together. The battle shook the fortress. Cap lunged forward, shield clashing against Thanos' gauntlet. Iron Man unleashed a storm of missiles, lighting up the chamber. Hulk grappled Thanos, trading devastating blows that cracked the stone walls. But Thanos was powerful. With the Power Stone, he struck them down one by one, forcing them to their knees. Then, in that moment of despair, Carol broke free. Her energy blazed brighter than ever, her spirit unbroken. She soared forward, joining the fight. Together again, the four heroes unleashed their might. Iron Man's lasers and Carol's cosmic blasts lit up the battlefield in dazzling fury. Cap's shield struck true, shattering Thanos' focus. And Hulk, with a final thunderous roar, smashed down upon Thanos with all his strength. The Mad Titan fell, defeated. The fortress crumbled around them, but the heroes stood victorious. Dust and fire swirled in the air as Carol turned to her friends. "You came for me. I knew you would." Cap smiled softly. "Always." Iron Man chuckled, his voice shaking from exhaustion. "Don't scare us like that again, Danvers." Hulk gave a toothy grin. Team strong together. They escaped the collapsing fortress, flying back toward Earth. Back in the city, life slowly returned to normal. Civilians cheered as the heroes walked among them, alive and united. The four stood on the rooftop of their headquarters, gazing at the sunset. Iron Man broke the silence. "So, pizza night?" Carol laughed. "Only if Hulk doesn't eat it all this time." Hulk shrugged with a grin. "No promises." Captain America smiled, watching his friends. "Whatever comes next, we'll face it. Together." The camera panned out over the shining city as the heroes stood side by side. Stronger, closer, unbreakable. The end.